What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Like, welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. That should be my. Y'all remember Welcome Back, Carter? Am I too old for y'all? Y'all remember Welcome Back, Cocktail, Mr. Cocktail? All right, y'all. Welcome back. Let's get into some things of the things, honey. First of all, a couple of quick announcements. Let me say hi to the people before we get into. We got a couple of announcements before we get into these things. You remember Majestic? Yes. What's up, Rock Chick? Thank you. Hey, Corey, Kenya, Nikki, Amber, Brandon, Vintage. What's going on? C. Dupree. Hey, boo, I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, Ravine. Marnie, what's up? What's up, Tracy? The best showrunner in the land. Yes. Little Baby, Ella, Citizen Jane, Gossip in the Garden. Hey, let me cush. Budget and Weights, my other Tracy. Both my Tracys are here. Hey, Wendy, Miss Bathing, Majestic, Sharice, L Love, Cool Gamer, Stacy Renee. If I break off something that worked the corner was a Porch Kid subscriber. I don't know what that means, Jane. I don't know what that means, boo. Hey, Drinks by D. What's up, boo? Not Brokeback Mountain. Girl, what are you thinking? Ain't nobody saying nothing about nobody's Brokeback nothing. Wendy said Brokeback Mountain. What's up, Phil? Hey, boo. Yes, Ravine. Right, Mace did sample it. He did. What's up, One Choice? Hey, you guys coming in. Come on in. Please hit that like button. We have plenty of seats down front. Hey, Morgan, it's 73 of y'all in here right now. We have plenty of seats down front. Come on down. Come on down and enjoy yourself. Listen, the people been cutting up a little bit today. It's okay, Wendy. Wendy said I misheard. Hey, Brown Mama. What is going on? So listen, you guys, we got a few things that we need to get into. Some things of the things that we need to get into today, okay? So look, I'm just go ahead. Listen, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting it. I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all in the latest episode of the Psychotic and Stupid. Let me tell y'all what had happened down to the Chrisean and Blueface. Now I know I told y'all, listen, I really try my best not to lie to y'all. I really do. I make mistakes. Sometimes I misspeak and I come down here and I have to correct myself. Sometimes I repeat information that I got from a bad source and I have to correct myself. But y'all, I really try not to just intentionally mislead y'all and tell y'all no lies. I do. But let me tell y'all, I had told y'all that I was not going to keep talking about these people. And I somehow found my way back here. Just keep circling back around to these people. But I had to tell y'all this latest update because this latest update is so freaking absurd. I got to tell y'all. Now, I get it. Some of y'all don't want to know, and I respect that. But I got to tell y'all. I got to tell y'all. Now, before we get into this latest update, I do have a couple of amounts. That's my girl. Tracy, don't you do me. I said I had a soft spot for that girl, but I told y'all that soft spot was done. I told y'all I was over it. Now, I told you I let that go a long time ago. Jesus be a nanny. No, Jesus be social services. Now, let me say this. Couple of announcements I need to make. Tracy, I got a nice Christmas bonus for Tracy, y'all. I do. I have a nice Christmas bonus for Tracy. But Tracy, I need your help right now. As always, you know, I always lean on Tracy and Abby. Tracy and Abby. Abby be a quiet practice during the week. That's why she's not here as much as she used to be in the chat. But that's, y'all know that's still my girl 50 grand. Number one, you guys, we are less than 1,000 subscribers away from 15,000 subscribers, y'all. We're trying to get there by the end of the year. I don't know if we go make it. We might not get to the mountaintop, but we are on our way. We are on our way. We need like 890 something subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, or if you're new here, or if you got a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a kin. Shout out to Alexander Rogers to come on over here and get subscribed. Okay. That's number one. Number two, not keep distracting me. Number two, I did post my Christmas wish list, and I want to be clear. I did put it on the post. I am not asking you guys to buy me anything for Christmas, okay? But people have asked me for a Christmas wish list. I asked the members, did they think that would, how they felt about that? And the member said, girl, go on. So it is posted on my community wall. Tracy, if you want to post a link, Tracy, can you post it in the chat in case you didn't see it on the community wall? But again, I am not asking you guys to buy me anything. It is just a Christmas list of things that if I got them, I would be happy with. Okay, so that's number two. Number three, we are still in the process of moving the reviews over to the other review channel. I posted my Raising Canaan over there, and we've been doing pretty good. Not my ADHD will take over. Oh, that is hateful. Get y'all playing into my disability. Girl. And yes, I am looking for the Whoopi Goldberg Funko Pop. That's what it's called. Because y'all know how much I love my Whoopi. Y'all know how much I love my Whoopi. Hold on. This right here. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Okay. I've seen a Biggie Smalls one. I've seen a bunch of those. But none of them made me say, oh, I got to run out and get that one until I got to that. Okay. It's just books and lipstick, but okay. Don't I have some other stuff on that list? I thought I added some other stuff on that list. All right, well, I have to go look at it. I thought I had put some other stuff on that list. But because I tried not to put stuff on there that was like real expensive or anything like that. But I'll look for some other stuff. And then again, y'all know me. Y'all know I like candles, lipstick. Yes, I love my books. What else did I put on that list? I don't know, but y'all know me. So anyway, but again, you ain't gotta buy me nothing. Moving on. I saw mostly books and lipstick. Yeah, it's mostly book and lipstick. It is mostly that. But I keep adding stuff to it, y'all. I just, listen. And that's the other thing too. I have 3 different wish lists right now because my family did a wish list, and then me and my friends did a wish list. So I'm also trying not to overlap stuff too, But anyway, you have the Disney villain Funko Pops. I love Garfield. Let me just get y'all some other stuff that I like. I like Garfield. I love Harry Potter. They're going to come out with a new Garfield movie, which means they're going to come out with a bunch of Garfield merch again. What else? Y'all know I'm a football fan. Y'all know what my team is, even though they suck right now, but y'all know who my team is. Y'all know I like to travel. So travel items, things that, you know what? Let me write that down. I'm going to look that when I get off his stuff that I like to travel. So travel items. I like Star Wars. I do like Star Wars. Yeah. Y'all know I love t-shirts that have like little sayings on them, stuff like that. So anyway, moving on. I ain't forgot. I forgot. Y'all know we always start off the meeting with announcements. Those are the announcements. Okay. Oh, the Golden Girls. Now that would be cute. A Golden Girls Funko Pop. That would be cute. So the Funko Pop stuff, Golden Girls, Dumble. Yes. So y'all even want to give me some of the Funko Pop stuff? Do they have it? Oh, let me write it down. Let me put that on there too. I'll update the list. Funko Pop. All right, now back to this. Listen, it's 130 y'all in here. It's still some seats down front. Y'all come on down. Now the front row is full. And members, y'all should be in the VIP section. We got the listen for the people that are new here. Let me give y'all the lay of the land a little bit. We got the VIP section. Okay. We have the VIP. Tracy, take care of that for me, please. We have the VIP section. If you are lit up in green, you have access. Okay. You have access just going over to the VIP. There is a section up top if you prefer to smoke rather than drink. Okay. We do have cocktails are flowing. Y'all go on and get you a good cocktail. Come on down and take a seat. Okay. Y'all night to get his baby because the baby's with the babysitter and Chrisean was at the studio. Yesterday, I get home from work and Chrisean is live. Now, I didn't catch the whole live. I tried to screen record it. I didn't catch it. So when I got off of my video, I went and I found the live. But by the time I got off my video, there was video surface that Chrisean was hanging out with Stewie down to the gas station. Now, let me put this shit in perspective for some of y'all. Am I buffering? Am I buffering? Tracy said I'm buffering too. I'm buffering. I'm not buffering on my end, so I'm sorry. Can y'all see me now? Everything good now? Oh, are y'all just telling me that it's buffering? Because y'all don't want to hear what I'm getting ready to say. Oh, I am good now. Okay. I know Corey wouldn't tell me. Okay, I froze for a second. I'm back. Okay. So Chrisean says that Blueface got mad at her because he was trying to get in touch with her because he wanted to slide through. You know, slide through. And not only was she not home and available for him to slide through, but she was at the studio with her, with her new man. And so that's what he was really mad about. He really didn't care the fact that that baby was home alone. Well, first of all, the baby wasn't home alone. The baby had a whole babysitter. Chrisean said she got a house full of people because her family, half her damn family lives with her, okay? It was a house full of people with that baby. That baby was not by themselves. That baby was not alone. But allegedly, Blueface got in his feelings because he tried to slide through and she wasn't there. So he made it about the baby and went live to try to get the sympathy of us as if we care. So then he allegedly kidnapped the baby. I don't know if that's the technical legal term of kidnapping because I don't know who got custody. I don't know if his name is on no paper. I don't know none of that. But I'm just telling you what Chrisean said. Chrisean said that the boy kidnapped the baby. But the babysitter would not leave that baby's side. She called Chrisean and told Chrisean what was going on. Chrisean said, you better not leave my baby. If he leave, you leave with the baby. You don't leave my baby with him by himself. I can understand that. So the babysitter was with the baby. And that's what you saw in the video where he kept trying to put the girl on camera. And the girl was like, get that camera out my face. But she wasn't going to leave that baby. Well, then there was some sort of an altercation where Blueface allegedly assaulted that girl and then kicked her or put her out of the car so that he could pull off with the baby. Now, if I'm getting part of the story wrong, doesn't even matter at this point. This is what allegedly went down. By this time, Chrisean showed up and there was some other sort of altercation where the police, no, I don't know. She said something about the police drove by, but they didn't stop. I don't even know, child. Because again, it don't even, But there was some sort of kerfuffle involved once she finally got there. What's up, Queen Diva? Once she finally got there, there was some sort of kerfuffle, and there was all of them was just out there scrapping. Fast forward to the next day, because I don't even know all that went down because I didn't catch all of Chrisean's explanation of what had happened. But fast forward to yesterday afternoon when she was trying to tell us the story. Who pops into the car while Chrisean is talking? Stewie. Now, I said I was going to stop calling that girl Stewie, but I'm not. She is Stewie. And if y'all don't know who Stewie is Blueface baby mama number one that he's allegedly engaged to. Now, all of a sudden, they done linked up like Thelma and Louise, and they doing lives in the car, laughing and joking. You got Blueface calling, and you got her talking to him crazy while Chrisean is on live so we can all hear it. She gonna hang up the phone talking about something. Oh, he gonna whoop both our ass. And she said it like that was just normal. Cut to Blueface going live from Chrisean's phone, showing everybody how they done trashed that man's house. So they went back to the house, and then they proceeded to throw shit around his house and trash his house. Now, Stewie, dummy, don't you live in that house too? Don't you and your children live in that house too? And I don't even want to hear nothing about, oh, because we broke up and I'm leaving him. You're going to be back tomorrow. Just like Chrisean going to be back tomorrow. I feel like once the camera went off, they just went upstairs and got into it, just a big ass, just threesome. Because that shit was just absolutely ridiculous. Then the babysitter went live today and admitted that, yeah, Blueface assaulted her, but that's still her brother and she love him. I said, I cannot. I will not and I cannot. Let me tell y'all what y'all not going to do. Y'all not going to drag me down this motherfucking rabbit hole with y'all. All of them is crazy as hell and dysfunctional as fuck. Now I'm going to tell y'all what I think it is. But for the fact, and I hate when people say but for the fact, but I'm doing that for a reason. But for the fact that baby was, I ain't even gonna say that because they stupid enough to include the baby in this. But let me just for a second pretend. I'm gonna pretend for a second, just for a small second. I'm gonna pretend like these are some normal ass mofos. Just for a small second. I'm gonna pretend like these are some normal mofos. Okay. But for the fact that they had that baby outside half dressed in the middle of damn December, I really feel like this is all a play. Because guess who was all up in the chat yesterday for all of these lives? Ask me who was all up in the chat. Ask me who was all up in the chat for all of these lives yesterday, getting their entire life. Ask me. Zeus. And Natalie tried to call Chrisean while she was online. Either she tried to call or she sent her a message or something while she was on live with Stewie. I said, oh, this is all a damn play. This is all a play. They're going to have their own show down to the Zeus Network in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We know they already had season 1 and season 2 of what is it? What's the name? What was the name of that damn show they did? So now we're about to have this season 3. Crazy in Love. That's what it's called. Crazy in Love. So now we're about to have season 3. Yeah, I can't. I won't. At this point, I really just care about them kids. I don't care what the hell they do. I I don't care if they go live on a commune and beat each other's ass until they tired. I promise y'all I don't care no more. And I know that's a mean thing to say about somebody. That is a terrible thing to say about somebody. I know it is. But I'll be honest with y'all. At this point, get them kids out of there, and I don't care what the hell happens to them. But let me tell you how I knew something was going to happen. I knew something was going to happen because ain't nobody said nothing about Chrisean and Blueface in almost 2 weeks. And they can't have that. They can't handle not being the center of attention. They can't handle the conversation and the news cycle not being about them. And when I say news cycle, I don't mean real news. I mean the celebrity news shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? They couldn't handle it. So I knew they was getting ready to do something. I knew they was getting ready to do something stupid. I knew it. Now, with that being said, we're going to move on. That is just my update. We're going to move on. But it's just some stupid shit. All right. Let me let everybody know we live. Even though y'all are here already, I see y'all are here. But let me just let everybody know that we live, child. Sure. All right, moving on. Let's get into this. Okay, let me share this out. I'm sorry. All right. What's next on my list? Let me go to my list. So from there, let's just stay on Zeus for a second. And let me slide on over to you, Miss Natalie Nunn. And let me tell you something. Miss Natalie Nunn, come here. You come down front. You come down front. Okay? Because this is going to be a DC Girls conversation with you, Miss Natalie. You come on down front. Now, Natalie Nunn went live yesterday. I don't know why I just did that. I put my phone back on the charger knowing that I need my phone, child. Oh, child. Oh, God. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. So Natalie Nunn was here in DC. She was here in DC. No, Natalie Nunn not from DC, child. She was here in DC. And she went to a very popular restaurant here in DC called The Park on 14th. Now, The Park on 14th is a very well-established restaurant here in DC. Okay, I have been there multiple times. I have been there for brunch. They have a really nice brunch. If you're ever in DC, check out their brunch. But I have been there multiple times for different events and different occasions, and it's a really nice restaurant. Now I'm going to tell y'all what happened, and then I'm going to tell y'all a little something about the park. For those who are local, my DC folks, y'all know what I'm talking about. But let me tell y'all what Natalie Nunn said had happened. Let me give y'all the breakdown of what Natalie Nunn said had happened. Child, where did I find it? I didn't even get a chance to talk about this yesterday because it happened. Well, I saw it on the blogs yesterday. Um, okay. Natalie Nunn says, hold on, let me go back up. It says view. Okay. Natalie Nunn says she calls out GC Restaurant for refusing to serve her and the baddies. Anyone affiliated with Zeus Network, we don't like what you guys represent. Now, let me read y'all what she said had happened. So she posted this on her Instagram. It's a picture of the park, and it says, filing a lawsuit, canceled and never again canceled and never again coming here. The manager came out and said, we're not letting her or the Zeus Network in. We don't like any of those shows. Now, that's what she said had happened down to the Zeus. Now, let me let y'all hear. Hold on. Where was it? Hold on. Let me read what it was. Hold on. Let me read it. Shoot. Where is it? Hold on. And when I walked up, they said, all right, let me let y'all hear what she said. I had a table dessert. And when I walked up, they said, anyone that's affiliated with the Zeus Network, we don't care. We don't like what you guys represent. We don't like your TV shows. I gave them my American Express card on file earlier to book a table. They said I could not come in because they don't like a black network that I work for. Who is the owner? Because he's not black, I promise. So she said, in case y'all didn't hear it, she said she had reserved a table prior to getting there. She said she used her American Express card. I don't know why that matters. Who cares? I mean, they take whatever credit card you have. So the fact that it was your American Express, who cares? And when she showed up, she said the manager refused to serve her. Now, I don't know if you guys know or have seen when you go to restaurants, especially the more upper echelon restaurants, they always have a sign that says, we reserve the right to refuse service. We reserve the right to refuse service. So they did not have to allow her and her entourage to come into their establishment. That's number one. Number two, you said you showed up with your baddies. Now, I watched not one episode of Baddies, but I know what it is. I ain't stupid. I know what Baddies is. You showed up with a bunch of rowdy women. They may or may not have been dressed appropriately because, yes, there is a dress code at Park. Let me say it one more time. There is a dress code at Park. So you may or may not have shown up appropriately dressed. You showed up with a group of baddies. And yes, you probably did show up with cameras. At the very least, you showed up with a bunch of cell phones. At the very least, you showed up with a bunch of cell phones. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get to that, Don, because she did amend herself. She amended herself. We're gonna get to the matter of fact. Dang, why I keep doing that to myself. She amended herself. We're gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna get to that in a second. And when I walked up, they said, now, she said that the manager came out and said, we don't like your show. We don't like what your show stands for. So anybody associated with Zeus Network, y'all can't come in here. So I wasn't there, so I can't say whether the manager did or did not say that. I ain't gonna say the manager did or did not say that. But then she went on to say, and I don't know who the owner is, but I bet you he's not black. You think? You think he's not black? Okay. But let me read you her amended statement, and then I'm going to talk to you about who owns the park at 14. She went on to say underneath, there were 3 people with me, and we were not on no ratchet foolishness. I absolutely know how to act. I was not with any of the baddies. They accepted my card. See my name on the reservation. They was dead wrong, period. So now you're lying because at first you said you was with the baddies. Your own words, you said you were with the baddies. Now you trying to clean it up because you was getting roasted in the comments. Now all of a sudden you weren't with no baddies. The owners are black. So let me tell y'all a little bit about Park on 14. First of all, let me say this. And I know this is me. I'm about to stand a little bit for DC. I'm about to stand a little bit from DC. But let me say this, because DC is my city, so I'm standing. The owner of Park on 14th is Mark Barnes. Let me tell you guys a little bit about who Mark Barnes is. Let me tell you a little bit about what Park is. Now, Mark Barnes ain't, he's had his fair share of situations. Okay. We're gonna say that nicely. This is a situation. But Mark Barnes, I'm gonna just read y'all a little bit about this is in the Washington Post. For more than 20 years, Mark Barnes' upscale DC nightclubs have been the center of party life in the Washington, D.C. region, where such celebrities as Beyonce and Chris Brown stop by to perform, and politicians including Bill Clinton make cameos. Barnes prides himself on knowing how to run a popular nightclub, catering to 20 and 30-somethings looking for the latest it spot. His portfolio includes past clubs such as Republic Gardens and Love, and his current venue, the Park at 14th in downtown Washington, D.C. Okay? And then this article is about something else that happened. But I just wanted to give y'all a little background on who Mark Barnes is. And there's a picture of him. There's a picture of him. Mark Barnes has been a staple in DC nightlife since I was a kid. And y'all know I'm old, so that was a long time ago. Mark Barnes actually started a trend. He started the trend of the super nightclub. It seems the idea of the super nightclub is probably not a big deal to you guys right now. But for those who don't know what Love is, Love was an old warehouse here in DC, in DC's old warehouse district. It was an old warehouse that Mark bought out and turned into a club. And it was like a 5-story super club. I mean, it literally, you could get over 1,000 people a night in that club. And yes, people came to Love to perform. Like, he literally had many concerts there. VIP floors, not VIP room, VIP floors. Okay? VSP, you talking about the Ritz. Now the Ritz was a cool club too. The Ritz was again, it was a 4 or 5-story club. I forgot how many floors, but each floor was a different genre of music. So one floor would be reggae, one floor would be hip hop, like like whatever the current music is. One floor might be go-go. One floor, so like each floor had a different genre. Love was my first club. That and the Paradox in Baltimore. Yeah. And then Mark did get a little bit of legal trouble. It was a little legal situation. And they changed the name of the club from Love to Dream. But I went to, let me tell you something. I went to Love for everything from a regular we going to the club, to political functions where political people running for office here in DC would have political functions there, to somebody in town performing, right? So, and I'm just saying that because I'm standing for my city. But for you to just be like, oh, the owner can't be a black. I know. I need you to understand that everybody don't like what you do, Natalie. Now, I don't know how you showed up. I do not know how you showed up, Natalie Nunn. But I refuse to believe. I refuse, me personally, and until you can show me some evidence to prove me differently, I refuse to believe. Me. I refuse to believe that you showed up like you had some sense, because you're right. You did reserve the table under your name using your credit card, Natalie Nunn. I'm assuming that's your legal name and that's what's on your paper, your credit card. But they would have no reason to single you out if you did not do something for them to single out. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. Because yes, the Park is a nice upscale restaurant, and yes, there's a dress code and all of that. But let's be clear, anybody and everybody can go to Park. Listen, they got a dress code, but if you got on jeans and the jeans aren't wrinkled and they nice, and the rest of your outfit is cool, you gonna get in. If you can wear, if you got on sneakers but they clean and they the newest Jordans, baby, you gonna get in. Okay? I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. So you showed up on some bullshit. I just refuse to believe otherwise. And let's be clear, everybody and their cousin go to park. You ain't the first celebrity to go to park. You're not the first reality show person to go to park. Do you know who everybody goes to park? Everybody goes to park. You can go to park on any given day and maybe run into some celebrity, politician, singer, actor. Everybody goes to park. It's that type of place. Child. Talking about you gonna sue. Please do. I want you to sue. I want you to sue. They have a right to listen. It's on the front door of most or on the menu or whatever. We reserve the right to refuse service. Right. The person taking the call could have made the reservation, and then when the manager saw the name, said, "Oh no, not here, not today." Anyway, I just thought I would say that, Miss Natalie Nunn. Moving on. Let me see here. Let me go down my list. Where did I put Natalie on my list? Oh, there she go right there. Okay. This now people is reporting that there might be trouble in, I ain't even gonna say paradise because I never thought it was no paradise. But people are reporting that there might be some trouble down to the Cardi B Offset household. They have unfollowed each other down to the social media, which of course in today's world means they must be getting ready to break up. And then Cardi posted this on her Instagram, and it says, "You know how when you just outgrow relationships?" And then she said, "I'm tired of protecting people's feelings. I got to put myself first." Listen, y'all know I love me some Cardi. I ain't even got no beef with Offset. But am I surprised that they might possibly be breaking up? No. I mean, they've broken up before and got back together, child. I'm not saying that they're going to get back together. I'm not even saying they done broke up. Hell, we don't know. I mean, they done unfollowed each other down to the Instagram. So, wait for it, I guess. I'm going to wait for it. Jeezy has responded to Jenny Mai. Jeezy said, "You're lying. You were not blindsided by the divorce. You knew counseling wasn't working. You had to expect the paperwork to be coming." Y'all, that just confirmed to me that what she said was true, that she's telling the truth. That confirmed to me that she was telling the truth. So basically what you're saying is, well, you knew counseling wasn't working. You had to know I was going to file for divorce. Well, that's not what she said. She didn't say that she didn't know that the marriage wasn't working. She said that she found out when the rest of us found out through social media. That's what she said. She never said, "Well, I thought things were getting better." And, well, I don't know. Maybe she said that shit. I don't know. But what I saw her say was, "I found out when y'all found out." Now, maybe she did walk away from counseling thinking that counseling was working, and you walked away from counseling saying this shit ain't working for me. But it doesn't change the fact that you did not tell her before you told social media, and it doesn't change the fact that you let whoever down to the social media know before her lawyer had a chance to send the paperwork. That's what we're saying. And I believe her. I believe that she found out like everybody else found out. And I said, and I ain't changing what I said yesterday. I think that's effed up. I think that's messed up. There's somebody that you love, you got a baby with. At the very least, if you don't give a damn about her no more, make sure your baby's safe. They could have, like I said yesterday, they could have literally been on a plane somewhere. And when they landed, the shit didn't hit the fan. And now she got to walk through the damn airport with paparazzi and everything else in her face while she's trying to get her bags and her baby. Okay? She could have been on her way to a restaurant to go eat with friends, and now she got worried about all the paparazzi in her face. She don't know. And I think, and again, I believe her, and I think that was disrespectful. He did not cheat. Yes, he did. He sent out. He denied it through his attorney. He did not. Well, he did deny the cheating through his attorney. He did do that. He did that the other day. He did that Friday. He did that Friday. He said he ain't cheating. He said that Friday. But my thing is, again, see, that's how you know when people lying, because you didn't address what she said. She never said that she didn't know the marriage was in trouble. She said that she didn't know on that day at that time your ass had filed for divorce. That's what she said. See, when people start playing word games, he talking about some. She knew the marriage wasn't working. She wasn't blindsided. That ain't what she said. That ain't what she said. She knew the marriage was in trouble. I don't think she knew they was filing for divorce. Yeah, she knew. Both of them have admitted that. Both of them have admitted that they were in counseling and that things weren't good. Now, they've both said that. Now, I think for her, maybe she thought there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and for him, the tunnel was still shut, and he knew there was no way out. Now, I do think that. I think that they were in two different places, but they both knew the marriage was in trouble, and they both said that. Now, maybe if you had asked her, can we work this out? And you asked him, you might have got two different answers. But that happens all the time with marriages and in relationships. You have one person that thinks, hey, it's not as bad as it seems. We can work it out. We're going to get to the other side. We're going to find our way back to each other. And then you got the other person saying, I'm just going to come by and get my shit. It happens all the time. Y'all know it. Y'all seen it. Y'all been there. Y'all seen it with your friends. Your girlfriend talking about, oh, we went to therapy today and he opened up and I think it's getting better. And then next thing you know, she called you talking about, child, he done came and packed his bags and he done left. You know, Bab says, why go back and forth about it when you're both trying to control the narrative? Unfortunately, in this world that we live in today, people feel like they have to convince strangers, and that's what gets people in trouble. We see it all the time when people come down here, they get arrested, and they feel like they got to convince us, sir, you were arrested for robbery. You don't have to convince me that you didn't do it. You got to convince a juror of 12 people, and I promise you, I ain't gonna be one of them. Like, I don't understand why people feel like they, and I mean, I do, because we put everything on social media, and social media functions as a judge, jury, and an executioner. We do it every day during our tribe meeting. What's up, princess? We do it every day during our tribe meeting, right? I bring y'all the stories. Y'all talk in the chat. Some people say I believe it. Some people say I don't believe it. Some people say this is what happened. We do it all the time. But the problem is, if you are in a legal situation, whether it be a divorce, whether it be a criminal, civil, whatever, I don't need to convince y'all. And unfortunately, a lot of people take it as, oh, well, they're not saying nothing. They must be guilty. And people think, oh, well, let me say something because they're going to think I'm guilty. Child, I don't care. But my thing is, yes, both of them are speaking. You did an interview with Nia Long. She doing her interview. Like, everybody gonna do their thing. Like, it ain't like you ain't said nothing. You said what you said. You said what you said. So anyway, child, that's that. That's the easy child. Monica then came down here and confirmed to us that her and C Murder ain't together no more. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At first, I didn't think that's what Monica was talking about. I thought Monica said I got my heart broken again, and I had to work through it and thug it out. I thought she was talking about the fact that his appeal had been denied. I thought she was saying I got my heart broken because I was really hoping that his appeal would be that he would be getting out of jail soon. But when the appeal got denied, it broke my heart. That's what I thought. But no, she said that they broke up. Look, Look, the heart wants what the heart wants. Monica, I love Monica. And you know, Monica is hood, okay? Don't let the smooth taste fool y'all. Monica is hood, okay? So, you know, that ghetto love, that going to jail to visit your man, like Monica hood. But I don't even understand how that happened. Girl, how did that boy been in jail for 20 years? So that means that you had to go to him. I don't care if he called you. I don't care if he sent you a letter. I don't care if he emailed you. You had to go to him. I'm just not understanding. I mean, I'm sorry you got your heart broken, but girl, I'm gonna need you to let that go. Not the fact that that man been in prison since El Teddy was in diapers. El Teddy ain't even here, but I'm gonna let him know what you said. Right? I'm just like, I mean, you have 3 children. You have 2 boys that are knocking on grown. Right? I don't know the exact age, but I know they knocking on grown. And then you have your daughter. I just don't understand why this is what you. Right, Mama Mina, she's spending the jail back. Like I said, you had to go out of your way, Monica. That man didn't show up and say, "Baby, look, I'm home." I could even see if he had gotten out of jail and y'all rekindle, even though I still would have kind of side-eyed you a little bit, but I would have been like, okay, he got out of jail. They was together, you know, they probably seen if that get that old thing back. Okay, whatever. But girl, you went to him. Yeah, maybe we'll get a good old album out of this. I don't know. But she already got a new man, child. She already posted a new man up on her Instagram. So, you know, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. All right. British Williams. British Williams. She got another lien against her. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, she could go to jail for fraud, so I don't think she really care. But her attorney is asking, her attorney is asking the lawyer, I mean, asking the judge to push back the day that she has to surrender so she can spend her Christmas with her baby. She has a 5-year-old daughter, and so she's asking that her surrender date be put on hold until after Christmas. Now, I don't know when she was supposed to turn herself in, but you know, ma'am, that's kind of stuff that you should have negotiated. And I understand wanting to spend Christmas with your child. Like I ain't about to sit here and begrudge you that. But why y'all didn't take that into consideration when y'all worked this whole thing out? Because then she pled guilty, right? She pled guilty, right? On the federal level, on the federal level, they usually let you surrender, turn yourself in. I had a friend that went to federal jail and they let her, she pled guilty in November and she didn't have to report until January. They let her because she had her parents were elderly, and they basically her attorney argued, you know, this could be her parents' last Christmas, you know. They might not make it. And so they let her have her last Christmas. So she had to surrender in like the second week in January or something like that. Not you getting your heart broken off potential. Oh, that's good. That's good. Not you getting your heart broken off potential. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Girl, you got your heart broken off potential. That's a good one right there. I like that one. That's a good one. In other Kim Zolciak news, they said that Chase credit card and put it. They didn't say that she owe them some money. At this point, girl, again, I'm gonna say the same thing with British. At this point, it don't even matter, child. Chase, you so far down on that totem pole of money she owe, of people she owe money to, you might get your money in about 4 years. Yeah, the feds work it out for you. That's why I don't understand why this wasn't already dealt with when she did the paperwork at the beginning. Like this should have already been resolved. Like when you knew you would. I ain't understand. Anyway, I'm just listen. I'm just giving y'all the news, child. I'm just giving y'all the news. I'm just giving y'all the news. Uh, what time is it? Okay, we got a few more stories to get into, child. Uh, Danny Lee's brother is still trying to serve the baby over the assault. He's suing the baby, and I guess he has not been able to serve him. So he is gonna, there's a way you can like put the notice in the paper, and if once it's in the paper a certain amount of days and all that stuff, then it serves as the official notice. So he's going that route because his process server has not been able to serve the baby. Now let me be clear. Um, I mean, we know the baby ain't been at nobody's concert. So where he been that you can't find him? He got that big ass house in Charlotte. I mean, I guess there ain't nobody answering the door. But anyway, so if y'all see the baby, y'all tell him Danny Lee's brother looking for him. I don't know. Sure, right. I mean, I'm sure that he done been like hell. He was down. He was just at the Breakfast Club a couple of weeks ago. You couldn't just wait down to the offices of the Breakfast Club and I don't know. But either way, they say they looking for him. They say they looking for him, child. They looking for him. All right. Okay. And shit we did not ask for news. Y'all ready for the Now, for those who are new down here, it's 191 of us in the chat. I'm gonna just round it up to 200. There are 200 of us. Oh, Tracy, do me a favor, please. Can you drop the link for the review channel? Somebody asked for it a while back, and I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I got to talking. If you're still in the chat, I hope you are. Tracy's getting ready to drop the link. If you are not subscribed to my review channel, if you could please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like my reviews, that is where the reviews will be moving. Child, we are moving. Okay. Now, this channel will still be here for those who did not get the announcement. This channel will still be here, but my reviews will be moving to a new location. My TV show and movie reviews will be moving to a new location. So, for those of you, if you are not already subscribed to the review channel, if you could please go over yonder and subscribe. I appreciate that. Okay. And shit we did not ask for news. Again, if you are new here, we play a little game here called Stuff We Did Not Ask For. Okay. Stuff we did not ask for. Now, if it's something that you asked for, you put a thumbs up you put a 1 in the chat. If it's something that you did not ask for, you put a 2 in the chat. And if it's something that you just absolutely did not want, you do a hell no. Okay. Hold on. What's this you just sent me, Tracy? Child, Tracy's still working, honey. Okay. We might have to get back to that in a minute, Tracy. Okay, hold on. Tracy, don't let me forget about that. Okay. And stuff we did not ask for. Carlos King. Oh, I ain't finished telling y'all how to play. It's a 1 if you want it. It's a 2 if you don't. It's a 3 if it's a hell no. And if you are a member, you have your emojis. Carlos King has been greenlit for a new reality show. Y'all want to know what it's about? It says WeTV has added another reality series to its books. The name of the show is called The Bold and Bougie. And it is from Carlos's production company, Kingdom Reign Entertainment. The series is currently in production and will debut next year. And it will star a group of Atlanta women, including the following: Malaysia Pargo from Basketball Wives, Tamika Foster, Usher's ex-wife, Gocha Hawkins. I think, was she a basketball wife or a celebrity hairdresser or something? I don't know. Princess Banton Lofters. I have no idea who that is. I was going to Google it before I came on here, but I didn't care enough. And Crystal Smith, which is y'all know who that is. Neo's ex-wife. Child, this just sounds like Hollywood exes all over again. This sounds like Hollywood exes all over again. Y'all remember Hollywood exes? It had Tamika on there. It had Neo's the one that's on Real Housewives of Atlanta now. It had Kevin Hart's ex-wife, Tori. Y'all remember that? And it had R. Kelly's ex-wife. Y'all remember that? Child. Oh, she dated. Oh, she was on Atlanta Housewives. Oh, did I know? I don't. It might not have been called Hollywood Exes. I don't know, but I know it had them people on it. But that was because they had one that was based in Atlanta, that was based out of LA, and I think that's the one that had R. Kelly's ex-wife on there. And then they had one based out of Atlanta. It's pronounced Gaucher. Yeah, she was on LA Hair. I know you're talking about now. I do know you're talking about Gaucher. Yes, she was on Hollywood Hair. I mean LA Hair. I do remember her now. She dated Roger Bob. Okay, I do remember her now. Gaucher. Mm-hmm. Right, Carlos. Where the hell is Encore? That's what we want to see. Screw this. Don't nobody want to see this. I want to see this shit. I asked for this. Carlos. Prince's ex-wife, Eddie. Right, that was the Hollywood exes, but they had one in Atlanta that had Tamika, Tori, Neo's, the mother of Neo's oldest kids, the one that's on Atlanta now. Anyway, child, moving on. So that's what Carlos got cooking. Child. That's what Carlos got cooking. Y'all. Y'all. Atlanta Exes was the name. Thank you. Thank you, Mims, coming down from the Raptors. Hey, boo. It's funny that you come in here just as I'm getting ready to talk about this, Mims. Child. Mims did a whole breakdown earlier today. Y'all go check it out. Of all the people that have touched Diddy and have met their demise. Now, listen. Kimora, Lee Simmons, Kim Porter's best friend. Y'all, she had a mysterious fire down to her mansion. Now, I ain't saying that Diddy had anything to do with it. I'm saying that it's real suspicious that Kimora had a fire. Yeah, Carlos did an announcement about an announcement. He gonna do an announcement and say he'll be making an announcement soon, but that Love and Marriage DC is coming back, and he'll be making an announcement in a couple of weeks about it. Sir, if you don't go sit down somewhere, If you don't go sit your ass down somewhere, you're gonna make an announcement telling us you're gonna make an announcement. It ain't that serious. Just tell us when the hell the show coming back. I'd rather you just not say nothing until you was ready to tell us. Right. The fire is very convenient. Now, I ain't saying that nothing, I ain't saying nobody had nothing to do with that fire. I'm just saying it was very convenient. That's all I'm saying. Just convenient. The fire down to the house. Just saying it's convenient. That's all I'm saying. Now listen. TJ Holmes and that girl are back on my blog fear. And I don't know why. Okay. Come on, you in danger, girl. You better move to Bali with your child. Listen. Really, thank you for the continuous content. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, my love. Thank you so much. So I guess him and Amy done started their podcast to tell us all their business and to tell us how they ended up in the situation they ended up in. And I'm here to tell you, I don't care. I promise you, I don't care about. I don't care. I didn't care then, and I don't care now. And I feel like everybody feel how I feel. Don't nobody care. But let me tell y'all the part that I find to be funny though. Because I honestly don't care nothing about their podcast. I don't care nothing about the phone call they got. I don't care about when they got outed. I don't care about the fact that he turned to edibles and alcohol because he was so depressed. I don't. I promise you I don't care. But let me tell you what I found to be funny as hell. So for those who don't remember, TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, whatever the girl's name is, they was down to the Good Morning America, and they got caught having an affair. They was both of them was cheating on their spouses, and they was having a whole affair, right? Well, not allegedly, child. They was having a whole affair. And then they ended up getting fired, right? Y'all remember when all that went on? Then they got fired. So they started a podcast because they tried to parlay that into their own show, and nobody gave a damn. And so they're doing a podcast that ain't nobody really gonna give a damn about. But y'all want to hear something funny? Baby, how about they exes are dating each other? Y'all check. Talking about finding comfort. Finding comfort. Baby, they are dating. His ex-wife and her ex-husband are now dating. The fuck? Child. I said, are you serious? That is hilarious to me. That is her right. Trauma bonding. Right. I said, what kind of lifetime movie shit is this? Oh, that thing cracked me up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. That gave me a good giggle. That gave me a good little giggle. That gave me a good little twinkle, twinkle, giggle. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That gave me a good little giggle. All right, y'all. Now, I'm sorry. All right, so what is it? Now we said we wanted to know what was going on down to that Jonathan Majors trial. Well, some information that leaked out, and let me read y'all what I got. Okay, now this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Jonathan Majors' accuser testifies in assault trial. Describes the altercation in the car. I was going to say alteration, child. Grace Jabari, who began a romantic relationship with Majors after they met on the set of Ant-Man, claims the actor injured her as the two fought about a text message pointing towards infidelity. Grace Jabari took the witness stand on Tuesday, telling her version of the events that led to the arrest and subsequent charges against her ex-partner, Jonathan Majors. Majors faces 4 charges of misdemeanor assault, aggravated harassment, and harassment after police responded to a 911 call, and Jabari reported being assaulted by Majors, with police noting that she has sustained minor injuries. The Marvel actor has pled not guilty to all charges, and his defense attorney, Priya Chaudhary, has claimed that Majors called 911 out of concern for Jabari's well-being. Prosecutors have alleged that the March 25th incident began after midnight when Majors and Jabari were in a private car home, and she observed a text message on Majors' phone stating, "I wish I was kissing you right now." Jabari confirmed this version of events, saying she was shocked by the possibility of infidelity given the seriousness of their 2-year relationship, which she said was heading towards marriage. She said she grabbed the phone. Well, you assaulted him first, ma'am. Let me keep reading. She grabbed the phone to see the message from Majors, who then pried her fingers from the phone, grabbing her arm and right hand, twisted her forearm, and then struck her right ear to get the phone away from her. She says Majors ordered the car to stop, and when she tried to leave the car, she testified that Majors picked her up and threw her back inside. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense either. If he didn't want you to get out of the car, why did he ask the driver to stop driving? Why would he tell the driver, stop the car, and then when you tried to get out, grab you and put you back in? I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying that don't make sense. Let me read it one more time because maybe I didn't hear right. Okay. She said she grabbed the phone to see the message from Majors, who then pried her fingers from the phone, grabbed her arm and right hand, twisted her forearm, and then struck her right ear to get the phone away from her. She says Majors ordered the car to stop, and when she tried to leave the car, she testified that Majors picked her up and threw her back inside. Let me keep reading. Prosecutors showed a video of this moment as well as subsequent surveillance videos of Majors running down the street with Jabari chasing him. Wait a minute. He's running down the street and she's chasing him. Let me read that again. Okay, hold on. Prosecutors showed a video of this moment as well as subsequent surveillance videos of Majors running down the street with Jabari chasing him, which she said was to get answers about who he was texting. She was frequently asked whether she felt in pain. While she said she had felt physical pain, she added that she was in a heightened emotional state and as a dancer is able to withstand a high level of pain. Majors looked on from the table with his attorney as she pointed to their relative positions in the car and on photos and detailed her version of events. The actor was again accompanied to court by his yeah. After exiting the car, Jabari said she ran into 3 strangers on the street and asked for help getting a car home, given that her purse and phone were still in the car. Majors walked by her and the two entered the car again to talk. At the end of which time she said she said she grabbed at his shirt to keep him from leaving. confusion. You grabbed at his shirt. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me finish reading. I'm gonna come back, but let me finish reading. Tracy, I'm okay. I'm gonna finish reading. Majors left to stay at a hotel. Majors left to stay at a hotel, and she later agreed to go with the strangers who had been observing the events inside the car to their friend's birthday party at a club. She said her time in the club dancing had been pointed to as a sign of her lack of injury by the defense, but Jabari said it was just to seek comfort from her new friends. The new friends you just ran into on the street and you did not know? The worst thing in my head would have been going back to the empty apartment we shared. Girl, you could have got a hotel like he got a hotel. I mean, well, no, she said that he had her phone and stuff. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends. You know nobody in New York. Jabari did not finish her testimony Tuesday and was set to continue Wednesday, after which time she is also expected to be cross-examined by the defense. The defense has alleged that Jabari was the aggressor in the car, including slapping, clawing, and scratching Majors, and later tearing his coat. Defense attorney has also alleged that claims are a result of Jabari making false allegations to ruin Jonathan Majors after the two broke up. In her earlier testimony Tuesday, Jabari, a dancer, blah, 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 blah. They began dating. She then dated several alleged incidents of Major growing angry with her, yelling at her, or withholding affection over incidents, including spending time away, not answering her phone, which she said he told her she should not share with her friends and family in her opening statement. Chandri said this prior history has nothing to do with what happened in the car, very little to do with Jonathan Majors. She teared up several times, though. Of course she did. Of course she teared up several times. During her testimony, she said she feared him physically after an alleged incident in London in September of 2022, in which she said Majors pulled her headphones out of her ears, smashed them on the ground, and later threw her things around the room as she tried to pack. After she recounted each alleged incident, Judge Michael Gaffney instructed jurors that the testimony was not being offered as proof that the defendant had a propensity or a predisposition to commit a crime, but was offered as possible background information. Y'all, I'm so confusion. I am confusion. Mem said I was done with her when she told her new friends she just met that her boyfriend was a famous actor, Jonathan Majors. That was suspect as hell. Listen, I was confusion because after they said, after she admitted that she snatched the phone out of his hand, you assault. That is an assault. If I'm holding my phone, remember Pam told us that in the case of Keke Palmer when he said that he snatched the phone out of Kiki's hand. Remember when he admitted to doing that in that he snatched the phone out of her hand. Pam said that's assault. So if you snatched that phone out of that man's hand and he was trying to get his phone back from you, I'm not condoning that he slapped you in your ear if that's what happened. But I certainly understand why he pried your fingers off of his phone and why he was twisting your arm. He was trying to get you to let go of his damn phone. Now, again, I ain't condoning all of that, but I understand what probably went down. You snatched the phone out of his hand and he tried to get the damn phone back from you. Now, the rest of that shit is confusion as hell. You said Jonathan told the driver to stop the car, but he didn't want you to get out the car. But then Jonathan is running down the street and you're chasing him down the street. Then you agree to get back in the car and you are literally pulling at his shirt because you're trying to get him to explain to you, Why you had the text message? He had a text message on his phone from another woman saying that she wished she was kissing him. Girl, ain't no explanation. He cheating on your ass. That's it. That's all. He cheating. But if you were in such fear for your life and you were so upset and so injured, it sounds to me that at least on 2 occasions you went to him. Because you said you were grabbing him and you were pulling him, meaning it sounds like he was trying to get out the car. And you were stopping him from getting out the car. Y'all know that's kidnapping, right? Y'all know that's technically kidnapping. If somebody is trying to leave somewhere and you are preventing them from leaving, they could charge you with kidnapping. Now, listen, I'm confusion. Look, I told y'all I was trying to hold out. I told y'all that I wanted to hear the information because I said, it could go either way. But this her testimony. I couldn't even see if this was his testimony. Girl, this is her testimony. I'm not understanding why the district attorney moved forward with these damn charges. This shit don't make no sense to me. Why did the district attorney? That sounds like, listen, at the very least, y'all, this sounds like mutual combat to me. This sounds like y'all was drunk. You found out that your boyfriend was cheating on you. You behaved badly. He responded to the behavior. It sounds to me like he tried to get away from your crazy ass. At least twice. At least twice. He tried to get away from your crazy ass. Girl. Now, listen, I'm with Jonathan. I'm with his attorney. And I understand why Megan is standing by his side. Because this shit is confusion as hell to me. Why y'all are pressing? Why are we having a trial? Y'all, why are we having a trial? Right, and refuse to charge her. Now listen, y'all know Megan, you better stand by your man's side. You better stand by your man's side, Megan. And thank you, course correction. I forgot that part. And he's the one that called 911. Y'all, I'm sick of this. I'm mad. Now, you had to this man's career. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I got to fuss some more, but hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. She probably said my parents told me not to date. Not now one of the joke public enemy. Why does Negan need to stand by him? He was still cheating. Well, that's true. Well, you know what, Bap? That's true too. He was still cheating, Chad. You right. You right. Allegedly. Allegedly. Because listen, at this point, I don't even know if I can believe her about that part of the conversation. I mean, they probably got screenshots from his phone to prove that's what it was. But hell, at this point, I don't even know if I believe that part of the story. Because this is confusion. He was cheating with Megan. Oh, well, there it is, But yeah, I mean, real talk. Like, I know I'm joking, but I'm serious at the same time. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. Now that I have heard, now this is her version of the story, based on her version of the story, right? This ain't Jonathan Major's version of the story. This is her version of the story. What I am hearing is you assaulted him first by snatching his phone out of his hand and refusing to give it back. That is what I'm hearing, number one. Number two, it sounds like he tried to I mean, it sounds like he assaulted you back by putting his hands on you in an attempt to get his phone back. I'm not defending it. So it sounds like at the very least, you assaulted him, he assaulted you. Okay, okay. Then it sounds like he tried to remove himself from the situation by asking the driver to stop driving. Because here's the thing. What reason would he have to ask the driver to stop driving if he did not expect at least one of y'all to get out the damn car? You understand what I'm saying? Because if y'all were on y'all way home, why not just keep going home and continue the argument inside of the damn apartment where it ain't no witnesses? But no, he says pull the car over. The driver pulls the car over. You said that you tried to get out, but he literally physically picked you up and put you back in the car. Now, they say they have video footage of that. So maybe they have video footage of that happening. I think it's stupid. It don't make sense to me that he would ask the driver to pull over and then tell you you can't get out of the car. But then in the next paragraph, it says that witnesses say that Jonathan Majors was running down the street away from you, ma'am. He was running away from you. You were chasing him because you wanted answers. And then y'all end up back in the car where you admit that you were stopping him from leaving the vehicle, which is another charge. Okay? You were preventing him from leaving the vehicle. And then he finally disengaged from you. He went to a hotel. You went to the club with your new friends that you found on the street. Because you said that your purse and your cell phone was still in the car. So I guess you didn't have no way to go and no way to get there. Because you said you'd rather be out at the bar clubbing and dancing with your new friends that you just met rather than go home to the apartment that you shared with this. But I ain't going. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say about me, but I ain't going. Now, y'all know that I take these situations on a case-by-case basis. And on this case, I ain't going. Free Jonathan. Now, he might be a cheater. He might be a cheater. What's up, J-Dub? He might be a cheater. And he might have put his hands on that woman, but he ain't put his hands on her first. And it sounds like he tried to remove himself from the situation. It's some bullshit. They was probably both drunk. If you want to be fair about it, they probably was both drunk. That's some bullshit. I'm serious. I'm mad. I'm a little mad about this. Now that I've read, and again, if this was his testimony, then I'd be like, okay, well, let me wait. I still got to hear from her. That's what she said by her own mouth. Oh Lord, do I want to read what Mim said? Mim said, I figured it out. He stopped to get out and wanted her to stay in the cab because she had no money. He put her back in the cab and tried to leave, and she followed. Mr. Okay, I thought you was gonna be shady. That wasn't even. That wasn't even shady, Mims. And that's a very plausible explanation. He told her, "Get your ass in the car. I'm gonna pay for the Uber to get you home. I'm going to the hotel. I ain't coming home tonight. We need to cool off. Get your ass back in the car." I mean, they was in an Uber or they was in a private car, whatever it is. He told her, you go home. I'm going down to the Four Seasons. I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to sleep this off. You go sleep that off. I'll see you in the morning. Maybe, maybe not. Now take your ass home. That might be, you know what? I like it. That works for me, Mims. I thought he took her key. I don't even know anymore, Morgan. I don't even know. I'm just reading what the article said. Did the article say something about a key? I'm not being funny. I just don't know if it said it. I'm not being funny. I just don't know if it said Yeah, a mess. A whole mess. Anyway. If you have not hit that like button, I wish you would. Please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It is free 99. Okay. Both of those things are what? Free 99. We might get to 50. Hey, Mims. Mims, I only need 800. I need 890. What? 800, I think, no, 887 subscribers. We might be able to hit 15K by the end of the year, y'all. We might be able to mess around and hit 15K. We just need to find 800 more people to subscribe before December, the end of December, y'all. But we certainly should be able to hit it in January. You never know, though. You never know. The right story come along at the right time. I might find 800 people that say, I never heard of Really B. Let me go subscribe. But we're on our way, y'all. We're moving right along. Again, if you're not subscribed to the review channel, if you could please go ahead and subscribe. Tracy dropped the link to subscribe to the review channel. That's where my reviews are moving to. And yeah, that's what we got going on. We should be doing a Teacher Project 2.0 tomorrow. So meet us over at Teacher Project, myself and El Teddy, to talk all things education. All things education. With that being said, let me get out of here, you guys, so I can get ready to watch these Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, honey. Mim said, I think you'll hit it before the new year. Yes, Mim said, I'm going. Listen, if Mim's speaking it into existence, it's going to happen. Mims is speaking it into existence, y'all. So listen, we're going to make it happen, Captain. We're going to make it happen, Captain. That'd be the best Christmas gift for me to hit 15K. That'd be the best Christmas gift for me. All right. All right, you guys, let me get out of here. I thank y'all so much. I thank y'all for being here, and I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.